So last time you guys finished the dungeon. You decided to leave it as is, and while cleansing the taint out of it, to keep its dark past and have it serve as a useful place of research going forward.
Don't let the skeletons out of the pillars.
The pillar
Don't
skeletons,
touch
they can
the
stay there.
eyes.
Yeah.
Don't touch the fucking eyeballs.
Tyrbrit's like, these pillars have eyes in them. If you touch them, you will go blind. Like this. Pokes it, goes blind instantly.
And this time permanently.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tyrbrit's developing an immunity just by exposing himself to it
He
repeatedly.
just has to constantly cast Share Sense through Tybrit's eyes.
Yeah. Blindness exposure therapy.
Seeing Eidolon. Seeing Eidolon.
You got one.
Funny jokes.
I had a seeing eye sword.
You did? That was cool. God, I'm cool. I'm such a good DM. Anyway.
Because my characters are blinded.
Yeah. Yeah. Your mom was a bitch.
Literally cast daylight in my eyes and blinded me.
Sounds like a fun
And
time.
then left me in the Underdark to wander around and die on my own.
Sounds like an even
Stop!
funner
Stop,
time.
phone! Stop!
Phone does not listen. Okay. So, y'all have returned, and it's in a couple more weeks. You guys have gotten offices. You have places of residence, either in campus or in non-Tombu surrounding campus. Your needs are met. Non-Tombu is basically a communist utopia. There's like no police. Everyone's like shelter and food concerns are provided free, and
Communist?
yeah, non-Tombu is basically a communist state.
Ugh.
Oh, gotta burn it down.
Communism's bad.
Who's fucking... Stop this. What the fuck is this? Get out of here. So... Classes are going to start soon. And your boss has requested a meeting with you.
Oh no.
Donatimo, who's our boss? We know our boss?
You've never met your boss before. Your boss is the headmaster of the Magambia.
Dumbledore?
Magumbledore.
Magumbledore, yeah.
His name's Oyamba.
Oh, Yumbledore.
Did
Okay.
he get another hero point? That was pretty
No.
good.
No, that wasn't that great.
It was horrible.
Why? What is it with Germans and puns? I don't understand.
It's not a general German thing.
It just seems like you.
Since
can
M gets to be the main character today, we can hang out in her office.
Okay.
Yay!
Did you make an office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got geode and mushrooms and wine and crystals and fireflies and a
Hold
mushroom
on.
chair.
Hold on.
It does not have cheese though.
Fuck.
And all that I could see is just the
Or-
yellow.
Yeah,
Or does it?
I ran out of time to hide the cheese. I will say there's no cheese on the map.
Okay, I was literally searching for it. I was like, where did he put it?
I didn't have time. Sorry.
Can you buy me a copy of Dungeon Alchemist so I can make my own?
It's like $45.
Yep. Thanks.
I don't like you that much.
Well, when I
Not
gave
worth
you
$45.
Patreon money.
Yeah, the Patreon money pays for the maps and like the music.
Hang on, I fixed Ozin. There we
But
go.
I could make maps.
Back to his regular size now.
Now, so in my other group, one of the summoners has the size increasing ones, and if you just get shrink down, it's never a problem.
Yeah, but then you're giving up 2 feet for it.
3 feet. They have towering size.
Oh, they're huge.
Like what feet? They don't have energy heart. Like what's Bloodletting Claws? When critically hits with melee attack, they go slashing and piercing and deals bleed damage. I'm giving the item bonus be equal to the item's attack bonus. What?
Emma, I think you accidentally have the pencil selected.
Yeah, I did that as well.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry.
It's like I keep seeing like random like streaks show up. I'm like, what's happening?
So yeah.
Oops. I was wondering why I couldn't scroll up on my screen. Why?
Okay.
Tyrbrit and Tyrbrit are both sitting on the same stool, toadstool together. Side by side.
I was gonna say, are they in each other's lap? Who's on
No,
top? Who's the
they're
bottom?
small enough. They're side by side.
Hey, there is a knock on the door.
Who is it?
Oh, come in.
The door opens, and a man in a flowing red robe and spotted leopard mask enters. He's got cool art.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sun Mage
Very
William.
cool.
He enters and looks around.
Do we know who this is? Like, have we seen him
Yes.
before at least?
Yes. You just never met him in person.
Mhm.
He looks around and goes, "Seems like you've moved in quite well." Step around and kind of come closer to the desk. Just at least so he's not standing on someone's face. Looks around. I'd like to formally welcome you all, the newest lore masters of the Magambia. Your time here has been impressive. Although you haven't necessarily made my job any easier with your exploits. But you have made the school significantly safer, and that is a price I'm willing to pay every time.
Glad we could make your life more difficult then, sir.
He smiles. Before I get to the business at hand, do any of you have any questions or concerns about, well, your future here? This is a big leap.
Yeah, I've got a question. Will we still be able to have time to ourselves to be able to continue our research and our studies? 'Cause
Absolutely.
I do enjoy learning.
The Magambia is not a formal education dodgy academy like you might find up in Absalom. Both you and your students have a large degree of autonomy and self-discretion. You will have plenty of opportunities to continue your research. After all, it's part of the reason you were here.
Excellent.
None of our faculty would ever pretend to know everything in their current field or everything they want to know. Between time teaching students, you will have ample opportunity to advance your own learning. It's one of our highest priorities. Anything else?
If, for example, if we mess up or do something that the school wouldn't like, who do we, or who would enforce something like that?
Well,
Or who do we report to? I suppose would be a better.
each of you is under one of your learned ones, of course. The heads of your individual branch. Zarok, what's your main branch?
Rain scribes.
Ooh, Rain Scribes. Rain Scribes is currently vacant, actually. So you would report to someone else for the meantime. Who's your secondary?
Tempests. Whatever. that is,
You
Tempest.
would be reporting. So the learner one in charge of you is Teacher Tahankot, the learner one of the Tempest Sons. We've sort of split up the Rain Scribes reports, as it were. while we're working to get a new learned one.
I'll be eager to meet whoever comes to replace it, but I like to have a picture of the hierarchy involved in this institution, so I appreciate you keeping me in the know.
Of course. Anyone else? Very well. And of course, if something should come up later, feel free to ask. But, in addition to greeting you and trying to welcome you here, I'm to inform you that you'll soon be meeting the students that will be in your cohort. While you may have some or all of them in your classes, do you recall when you first arrived and you were placed under the guiding hand of Takulu, Teacher Ott?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes.
You will be doing that for these group of students. Because you are all first years, lore keepers, we are grouping you all together so you can support each other as well as the students.
Right.
When do we get our school issued clock?
That program was unfortunately terminated, but no one has had the bravery to try and ask Takulu to give his back yet.
Don't
Understandable.
worry. You get me the blueprints and I'll get you a Glock.
I'll get you the Glock. Yeah.
I'll make everybody a Glock.
We just
You
time
just
travel
have
to
to
early
visit Earl.
1900s Earth.
I mean, I told you about that, right?
It already
Yeah.
How there,
happened.
there are actual Russians on Galarian.
Yep.
They have like Browning, like M2s.
Heavy
and-
machine guns.
Yeah, the problem is the Galarian doesn't have the capabilities to make the
Bullets.
ammo, so they like run out of ammo. So what they do is they just fill the barrels with like the rudimentary black powder of Galarian, and then put like bayonets in it and shoot bayonets at people.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah, brother!
Well, I guess that's who you have to talk to, Bresk.
Imperial Army intensifies.
Yeah, you just go all the way north. You basically possibly can go. Go talk to Queen Anastasia in Irison, and hopefully the Baba Yaga doesn't eat your toes.
Do they ride bears?
I think so.
Oh. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
What is to be done with the temple that we cleared out?
Ah, well, it'll be a place of research. Megambia will continue to be its steward. We hope to learn all that we can from it. Knowledge, even if it is knowledge of something terrible, is something that should be gathered so we can better understand it. So it will be a place for anyone who wishes to conduct research there can go there and do it.
Okay.
As I was saying, your cohort, there will be several new faces, but also some familiar ones. Two of your former classmates will be under your tutelage as well.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no.
How about
He's
the
fun.
drugs?
Oh, no.
Were they left behind, so to say?
Oh no, your cohort is not all, by any stretch, new students. Well, several of them are new to the Megambia. Many have been here for several years.
Right.
Better not be Hellbrim.
The Megambia is a place of learning, cooperation, collaboration. Seniority has little purpose here. And we're all here to strive to better understand magic and the world around us together. And that is what your job is, to facilitate the learning of your students.
Right.
That is beautiful. I can't wait to get started.
Well, very good, because they're waiting for you now.
Oh. Right now.
Yes. Please make your way out to the welcome walk and greet your students. He smiles. And of course, good luck. With a nod, he will leave the room.
Oh, jeez, I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah. Same.
Listen, you don't need to be nervous about anything. We've all proven ourselves to be capable individuals. All you need to do and be is yourself.
Right.
Thank you, Zarok. That
Yeah.
definitely makes me feel better.
You guys ready to head out? Goodbye.
We lost
Goodbye.
them.
Problems.
All right. Are we ready to go meet your students now?
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, good news, everyone. It's 7:30 and Titus is still here.
Okay, no.
That's not.
My internet would go out in an hour and 15 minutes.
Hey.
You guys have at least 75 minutes before my router detonates.
I know some of
Hey,
these.
it's the spider people we saved.
Correct, and it's
That dude.
that guy who I've been
Oh, yeah.
mentoring.
All yours,
And you
buddy.
thought you got rid of him.
Mariama?
Yeah, and then Miriam and Ignacio are the two students who are in your cohort as well.
I see an orc lad here.
She's half orc.
Orc lass.
Yes.
A Watanj?
Yep. Brask and Zarok instantly peg her as a Watanji.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she can fight.
Yes.
She can bonk you with a stick.
That's a good sign. Good stock that we've got here today.
And you've got the two humans in the front.
That does not look like a human. That's got horns.
It's the
They're
tiefling.
tieflings.
Yeah.
They're both tieflings.
Tieflings are
Oh,
human.
no.
Can
Oh,
be
cool.
anything in this.
Correct.
It's humans with horns.
Mhm.
Clearly.
It's a tiefling is any race with like devil,
Devil
ancestry
blood.
or something, right?
Demon
Devil,
blood.
demon, whatever,
Demon
evil
blood.
thing.
Oh, can it be
literally
demons now too?
It is
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's-
demons.
literally can be any evil thing.
Any fiend. So
Yeah.
you can be a devil, a demon, a daemon, a Velstrak. There's a bunch of
In
Of
D&D,
her-
isn't
yeah,
it just
heritage feats.
devil?
yes, in D&D it's devils.
Okay.
But in Pathfinder, let's see. There's
Asura, Daemon, Demodand, Demon, Devil, Div, Velstrak, Oni, Kliploth, Kliploth,
Rakshasa,
Kliploths.
Rakshasa, and Shakir.
Asura.
Yep.
I know what
So
a Rakshasa is.
yeah, they're tiger people with backwards hands. And then there is a dwarf standing in the back.
What
And
about the elf?
yes, actually, I was just getting to him. Then an Ikujai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna ask. I was like, he has white markings on his face.
Yes, he is an Ikujai as well.
No
And
dead
he looks
people. Feels
Older
bad, man.
than you. What?
I don't see any dead people here.
The-
There's no
bit.
there's no goblins either.
They all have bones at least. Maybe not with spider people.
there aren't any bones.
Hey, Titus.
Yeah.
I still have the blue bar from when I was a dinosaur.
Oh, it's just your temporary HP. Yeah, I'll get rid of it.
Okay.
It's quick
I just
zero.
didn't
Punch
want to
Wynnie
get
for
in the
6
fight.
damage. No, yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. Matt Damon, yeah, very good. Like in the same way, Asimar can be any sort of celestial, so angel, archon, azada, that sort of thing.
Generally, it's like no longer about who you descend from, and more about what plane they are aligned with that you descend from.
You know what? Not even necessarily what plane, because I mean, yeah, to an extent, because like I think Klepoths and demons obviously live in the abyss, and Velstrax and devils live in hell.
Yeah, but like they're all evil planes is the thing.
Yeah, they're all either the abyss, Abaddon, or hell, and then you can either be from heaven, Nirvana, or Elysium. If you're in, not from, but heritage from one of those places. If you are, and if you're a Gonzi, you have heritage from the Maelstrom, and if you're an Axiomite, you have heritage from Axis.
Yeah,
forehead. And if you're a Duskwalker, something Great Plans, something Boneyard lore.
But I speak Celestial to communicate with psychopomps that I'll never see.
Well, psychopomps do they speak Celestial? I know they have like a psychopomp language.
They speak a couple different languages. I just picked one that overlapped.
It's like I think most of them speak like there's like a what's that language called? It is called Requiem, which is a sick name for a language. Requiem is the language of psychopomps.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I picked.
So that's just a good choice. I don't blame you.
Anywho's,
this is a lore tangent we don't need to be on. I apologize. So,
At least it was relevant for once.
So, the students are all standing in front of you, kind of looking at you expectantly.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to do the speech thing. Who's the leader of our,
Wynnie is the main character. We just came out of Winnie's office, obviously.
I mean, I have exactly written down what Teacher Ott asked us when we got there.
Just pulls out a piece of paper.
New here, not all of them at least. You don't have to give them the whole spiel, just like,
Okay.
So, these four right here are new students. The two tieflings, the dwarf, and the Watanji are new. The rest have been here for at least a semester.
Right.
Okay. Are y'all really gonna make me do this?
Well, I would
I'm
say
sitting behind Zarok and drinking, and then I'll talk to them.
You just need to you don't need to really welcome them to the Bagambi as such, but you just need to get to know them and introduce yourselves, and because you're going to be working together for a while.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Greetings, students. Welcome. We are Tyrbrit, and these are my compatriots. They came up with us through school, and we will be your new teachers for this cohort for this semester. Maybe we should go around and introduce ourselves. We can start with us up here introducing ourselves, then we should have you guys introduce yourselves as well, so we can all get to know each other better. As I said, we are Tyrbrit. We are gnomes. We are from the Mwangi Expanse here, and we are summoners.
We are one.
And we are one.
Yeah, I thought you were gay.
Excuse me?
Who said that?
Nobody.
Who said that?
Who's the?
You do see Ignacy and Miriam muttering stuff to each other under their breath and laughing softly.
Hi Ignacy, hi Miriam. Good to see you guys. We'll be your teachers for the semester. How do you like that?
You lead our cohort.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be in any of your classes.
Are you sure about that?
No.
He forces them to be in their classes.
I mean, I know we're in the same branch. Teacher, Tyrbrit, but not exactly into first world studies.
Right, let's
that is fine.
Go down
They
the
look
line,
at their
right?
schedule. They look on their schedule. All of their classes are now New World Studies.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Gneakz, do you want to go next?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm Gneakz, and with me, my specialties are going to be demonology and mental magic. So, any of you guys who are interested in that, you will be with me this semester.
Right. My name is Brask. I'm a bit of a tinkerer. If anything of yours needs fixing, you can ask me that. If you need help with arcane, also one of my specialties. Yep, there we go. That's it.
As you speak, Brask, I guess finished. Oniji here, puts a hand to her chest and goes, "You honor us with your presence, Teacher Brask."
I give her a nod.
Go ahead, Zireael.
I'm Zireael. I am in the Tempest Sun. I specialize in archaeology and necromancy.
Yes, and I'm
oh.
Zarok. Go ahead.
So Oniji crosses her arms and looks at you. Zireael goes, "You are a Tempest Son."
Yes.
She kind of appraises you a little bit, and she goes, "Looks like a breeze would knock you over."
Okay.
I apply my death
child.
stare.
I grab Oniji's bones.
No, I utilize my death stare technique.
Okay. Do you want to make me an intimidation check?
Are you renegoning them?
My I'm trying to do this as a respect thing, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not trying to actually demoralize.
Right. Also,
You're
hold on.
Trying to be intimidating, yes?
Intimidate them into respect.
Also, I guess you don't have it written down, but I think you would also, as a member of your branch, you have a +1 to interact with them.
Yep.
Okay. You kind of look at her, and she kind of she doesn't make a big show of it, but she seems like she's the death stare is effective.
She
says
more
nothing
satisfied with what she sees.
She says nothing more as you almost critically succeed.
She blushes slightly and looks down.
Just like, oh. No.
Oh.
Kick your ass. Zarok, go ahead, sorry.
Zarok will try to diffuse tension and will be like, "Well, a gust of wind wouldn't knock me over. My name is Zarok. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Please do not ask me for much. That's all."
Fucking shoot yourself in the foot right out of the gate, man.
I teach gym class.
I teach.
If you make me mad, I will make you do jumping jacks.
Just for hours of jumping jacks.
Wall sits. Give him wall sits.
Do an extra lap around the gym. All your classmates get to watch you. And then M.
Okay. Hi, my name is Wynnie of the Leopard Clan. Born from the Heart Clan. I come from Acreville, and I teach herbalism because I like to heal people, or at least I try to. Some of these guys get too banged up, but I mostly do. I like herbs.
I also like herbs.
Partially hide behind Zarok.
You love herbs, though.
So, Ignacy speaks up. Teacher Zarok, would you like us to introduce ourselves as well now?
Who said that?
Who says that?
Ignacy.
Ignacy.
Oh. Little turd.
Yes.
Benefit of the new students.
Yes. Yeah, Ignacy turns and kind of takes a small bow and says, "I am Ignacy Cantorels. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. I am an Emerald Bow and a explorer of the unknown." He smiles. Mariama kind of shouts to him a little bit. She goes, "I am Mariama. I am a Cascade Bearer. who specializes in curses and occult magic. So if you ever need someone to have their pants fall down whenever they get talk in front of a crowd, talk to me. I can hook you up.
I'm gonna like suck my teeth at Ignacy and like say under my breath, an explorer of the unknown who's not interested in the first world.
Yeah.
The first world is, it's old news, right?
It was there before this one.
It's less of the first world, more like the like the beta world. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a test. But you can tell he is just doing this to get your goat. The Ubanus, because I am Ubanu. I am a master of alchemy and fiery magics. I'm here to hone my techniques and my skills and grow as a person.
Good.
Knees claps a little bit.
Behind him, the taller Ikujao speaking goes, I am Jumimo. And that's all he says.
Hi,
I
Jamimo.
like him.
Next, let's see, just make sure I don't.
Can I just, sorry, really quick, can I tell by his face tattoos what he's into? Well,
He is not.
You laugh, but this.
No, he is not from the Guinea where you're from.
Okay.
He's pretty distinct from you. It doesn't seem like they have much similarities to your own, but I mean, you do share culture.
Is your face tattoos like a dating profile? You have like your interests and stuff on there?
Well, no, it can basically say like what it's so like mine is like flowers and leaves. And like some of the warriors have like battle, like so it just kind of depends on what your role in the community is. So I was just wondering if I could tell what his role would be.
His are pretty basic. Like they're not done really.
Oh, okay.
But you can tell just by looking at him because you're an elf that he's considerably older than you. Not considerably.
Okay.
He is probably at least 30 to 50 years older than you.
Okay.
So he's very like Wynnie is technically by elven standards still a child. Not physically, but
Don't say that.
you are socially and in society they consider you, immature until you are 100 years old.
Yeah. I still got 20 years.
That explains the excessive use of drugs. What?
They're not
That
excessive.
explains her social skills.
Next up, Onyiji grips her staff and goes, I am Onyiji. I'm here to prove the strength of my village as well as all Matanji. I've been chosen to go here for many years. I'm eager to prove myself.
We're eager to see what you got.
Nods again.
Let's see. Up here, the one who is at the top of your screen speaks first. He goes, my name is Fardrick.
It's the book's fault, not Titus.
Fardrick, I am here to elucidate my people skills. I've always been a bit of a people person, and I hope to please whatever is put in front of my plate. Next to me is Soloze. He's not great in front of crowds.
Understandable.
That's okay. Wynnie isn't either.
Hey!
Soloze nods. In the back of the door, she goes, I am Iboko. It is a pleasure to be here, and I hope to prove myself worthy of this school's great reputation.
It is a pleasure to meet you all, and we are happy to have you here.
There's 3 more, actually.
Yes.
I know.
The Goss will speak. He goes, I am rainbows reflected upon gossamer strands, who is called Goss. And these are my friends, Barris threads billowing, Astachia, and droplets hanging gently, Savanakin. We have been called here, and well, the teachers know us quite well, but we hope to be worthy students and friends to all of you.
They aren't part of the group that we saved, are they?
Yeah, they are.
They're the 3 that you rescued like at the end of the first book.
Yeah.
From the Griffins.
Okay.
They're not part of the group. They are the group
Yeah.
that we saved.
They are the
Oh, and
part.
they-
They are
they're not gonna say
part of the
thank
group.
you?
The
They are.
100% of the part. Sorry. I was just making fun of you. What did you say?
When he said the teachers already know us, was he talking about us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You are teacher Wynnie now.
To being the teacher.
You are teacher Wynnie and teacher Zarok and teacher Zireael and teacher Brask and teacher Gneakz and teacher Tyrbrit.
Teachers, Tyrbrit.
Teachers Tyrbrit Tyrbrit.
Summons don't have rights. Sorry.
Oh,
I am my summon, and my summon is me. We are teachers Tyrbrit.
You.
Teachers Tyrbrit Tyrbrit.
you
Jeez.
can't even get it together.
That's okay. We're all messes. The now the students introduce themselves. Is there anything else you all want to add?
Zarok will walk forward, and he'll put his arms wide, and he'll try to project his voice so it's nice and loud. Welcome to the Magambia, and behold the magic that you will learn. And then I'm gonna like prepare and do stuff. And right in the center, I'm just gonna cast a low-level cantrip.
Oh, Lord.
I was gonna cast scatter screen and like turn up some rubble and be like, behold.
To be fair, that's a 4th level spell you just cast. I mean, it's a 4th level cantrip, but still.
Yeah, it gets upcast. Yeah, sure, whatever.
The Onyiji says, Teacher Zarok, I look forward to testing my strength against you.
Oh, do you? What is your particular method of battle?
She'll step forward and she has her quarterstaff with her. I am a combat specialist who channels my magic through my weapons.
That is a rare art. I look forward to see what you bring to the table.
Run away.
Basically, she's a magus.
Yeah.
If that wasn't clear.
Spell strike.
I know nothing about classes.
Yeah. So magus is a class. It's like a fighter, except instead of legendary proficiency, they can like cast spells with their. They do what's called a spell strike,
Like they
which is a
hit
2-action attack. Which if they hit you and then they put a spell on you.
Battle mage.
Yeah.
That's
So
pretty
it's
neat.
like. Yeah, I mean it's a super cool class. I mean stuff like they put a squirt like a shocking grasp into their attacks. They hit you with their sword, and then you get dipped for like 4d12 lightning damage as well.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
There's an archetype that's basically Magus, but for ranged attack. It's called Elder Charger. It's also really cool.
Interesting.
Anyways.
Okay. So,
I'll step forward because I can say, I'm just going to say this out of character. I don't remember what the questions are, but can we pretend like I remember what the questions are that we were asked when we were first
now,
there?
so most of these students are veterans. Like, these 4 are the only 4 new ones right here.
Okay.
So if you want to, you can be like, okay, you can dismiss the other ones and keep these 4 here and talk with them if you'd like.
I'll keep everyone here, Brett. I'll step
Okay.
forward and say, may our new attendees to school please step forward?
You'll do so.
When we were new here, our teacher had asked us some questions. They were very, very important to our growth here at the Academy, and they stuck well in my memory. We would like to ask you the same questions.
What
Yes,
about
they
you
were.
defines you?
Questions here.
What about
What-
you defines you?
What about you defines you? Was the first question. We will start with Bardrick and go down the line, please.
I would say my quick wit, my sharp tongue. He smiles. I was a people pleaser during the war, during the revolution. It kept me alive. It kept me here.
Excellent. You'll fit very well in with the Emerald Owls.
I'm planning to, teacher.
Salus?
So Loze will speak up. He'll say, I don't know. I'm here to observe and to learn, so perhaps I will say my eyes and my ears.
Oh, that's okay. You'll figure out as you go along here. This place is really good for finding yourself.
And it's also very important to be perceptive. Your eyes and ears can be one of your most important attributes, that's for sure.
Apoka goes, where I came from, I think. My family is very important to me. I'm here to make them proud, so... I mean, they're who I am because of them, so I'm going to say my family.
Beautiful.
I am only just because I am similar. My village gave much to get me here. What defines me is my determination, my strength.
Excellent. All right, and the second question is...
What?
Line.
It was at BRB, you're fucked.
Oh, God.
One of them was what is magic to you?
Okay. What is magic to you? You can interpret that question however you wish.
Vardrick will speak up first. And he goes, a way to make my mark on the world. He looks over at Solozi. The two of them seem pretty close. And Solozi will fall up and go, a way to... Magic is a way to survive. And to protect yourself.
Sure.
Aboko will follow and she'll say, magic is a way... magic is to make the world a better place. He goes, magic is a tool to exert your will upon the world around you.
All very fine answers in their own right.
Mine is the finest.
To you it is, yes. This is a very subjective question.
Competitive spirit.
Anyone got an idea for third question?
I don't know what the third one was.
Yes,
I
I have
don't
an
remember.
idea for our last and final question.
Oh, Lord.
What is your favorite type of food?
Mm-hmm.
That
Ooh.
was not
And why is it cheese?
I mean, if you want to, I can pull up the list that Takulu offered.
I like this question.
Unless you want that to. Fratly, was that serious or was that you joking?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Okay. The count look at each other and think a bit. Varger kind of scratches his head and goes, I had prepared to answer, some questions, and I thought about some stuff. What's my favorite food? Oh. It's like asking what my favorite child is. I don't think I can pick. So those are things. Goes. Basically anything with cane sugar in it.
I got the old sweet tooth, huh?
Buck says, my mother makes a type of sweetbread that's very good. And Oniji, cross arm, and goes, my favorite food is anything that I've hunted with my bare hands.
Right. Could have seen that one coming.
All very unique answers. They all give us much insight into your aptitude.
Take your point to that, Fratly.
Yeah.
All right. So, the rest of this, for the next, maybe the rest of the session, but for the next bit, this is going to be kind of a time's going to start passing. There's going to be highlights that we're going to hit and scenes. But so assume for this whole time that you are teaching classes and doing school as time passes around you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the time for a teaching montage. You're saying?
Yes.
Can
I teach Josh.
I change my classes that I'm teaching? I want to teach first world studies and magical creatures kind of studies, like biology.
You can teach whatever you
Okay,
want.
Hagrid.
Yeah, I want to be Hagrid.
Yeah, you come up to Hagrid's fucking kneecaps, my dude.
But we tower over him in person.
You come up to his dog's kneecaps. Little thing.
Dennis, would you like a definitive answer? Because I know
No.
I mean
No. It was more of a more for your sake, and for you to get an idea of what you're teaching, more than anything particular, and to kind of influence who might be in your classes. So pretty early on in the semester, you all are approached by Mariama and Ignacy,
Yeah.
who invite you all out to a night of drinking, to reminisce and to hang out, basically.
Is that appropriate?
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Okay.
We're all adults here.
Yeah, they're older than some of you, and you guys have been friends for 4 years, so
yeah, just because we are teachers and
just maybe don't make out with Mariama. I mean, unless you want to. I'm not gonna stop you.
Don't date them.
Wait, has it been another year? Do we have to age up again?
Zarok's the gym teacher.
It should have
whistle.
all in all, it should have been about 4 years since you guys first arrived. So whatever your character's age was at when you arrived here, it should be 4 higher than that.
Oh, jeez.
13 in May, 12 by the way.
I don't even.
So are you 16
I'm
now?
16 now, yeah.
Old ass goblin.
Gneakz is just gonna
holy
die.
shit. I'm basically 1 foot in the grave.
Heart attack.
I think I've only changed it once.
But
Though,
it's
to
kind
be
of
Sorry,
like,
to be an old lady.
Though, to be fair, goblin fucking
they
average
don't usually
lifespan,
die from natural causes.
Yeah, it's brought down a lot by the fact that they just,
Yeah, it says goblins can live 50 years or more without anyone to protect them from each other or themselves. Few live past 20.
yeah.
Live fast, die young. Live
You're
pretty worse.
immortal.
It's better. Well, pretty in huge fucking quotes. It is better to burn out than fade away.
Sure.
We're actually immortal, but for real this time.
I mean, I feel like I lived for a long ass time, but
Kind of with a fucking asterisk.
As
Yeah.
long as they're experiencing new shit, they are immortal. I mean,
But
they
in
die from,
practice,
like, fatal
gnomes
wounds.
rarely live longer than 400 years.
Get bleached.
How about
idiots.
elves?
Elves, I think around 600.
Isn't it like yeah.
A typical elf can live to around 600 years old. Orcs, I think, are pretty die relatively young.
Yeah.
Let's
Sad.
see. Let's see. It doesn't actually say how long they live here.
Huh.
I know in for half orcs, it specifically mentions the half orcs have a shorter lifespan than humans and typically die of old age around 70.
I'm fucking middle-aged.
How old are you?
It says 31. I think I
Oh,
put
no.
it way too high when I first started, though. So I'm gonna keep it at 31.
Yeah, I mean it's not super important. It's more for your own character.
Yeah. So coming of age for orcs is at 11, but that doesn't
Yeah.
really say.
In my other game, an orc and a naughty had a kid, and orcs like mature at 11, and a naughty mature at like 12.
Uh-huh.
So a very quickly growing orc spider child.
What would that
Jesus.
look like?
Just an orc, apparently.
Even more teeth.
As according to one of the players, he's not super comfortable with spiders. The person playing the Anati, it was really funny.
Fair enough.
Orc with
Is that-
mandibles.
As a naughty grow up, the molt, like as the age, they molt their old skin because that's how spiders work. And she was like, "Oh, I'm absolutely keeping my child's molts as they grow up." Like, oh,
Ew.
Put him in a scrapbook.
Yeah.
yeah, basically. Okay.
Let's go get fucked up.
Let's see. Can we all
She
Oh,
was the octopus merchant, right?
look? There's a lot of clones here.
I think so.
There's lots of clones on this very map.
There you go. No more clones. Also, no one's sitting next to you guys because you guys are stinky.
Right.
So, you come out and you have a nice night of talking and reminiscing. Mariama, when she has a bit of beer in her, she'll go, "I might have said this before, I don't remember, but it takes like active effort for me to call you all teacher. Is that like, I don't mean that anything bad, it's just like Wynnie, like more than once I've held your hair back when you've been barfing into the like after a night. Like, how am I supposed to call you teacher after that?"
I completely understand. I mean, it's all good. I feel like just don't say my name. Just be like, "Hey, you."
Hey, I could say, "Hey, teacher." Hey,
That's
redhead elf lady.
What about teach?
okay. Hey.
That's a little
Hey.
chill. Hey, teach.
I'm just gonna call you Winnie the Pooh.
There's a lot of other.
Okay.
There's plenty of other.
Winnie is.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go.
There are many other words that you could use. You could try professor, master,
No, that's worse. Oh, that's way worse.
Oh,
sensei.
Oh, I'm not a weeaboo.
Prof?
I'll find the one that works for you.
I do know how to swear in TN though.
What about senpai?
What?
Okay, Brask,
Yeah.
what kind of curse should I put on Tyrbrit?
One that makes him stop talking.
No. One
That'd
that will...
be cruel.
No, you gotta humiliate him somehow. Gonna be
One
it's gonna be
that'll
real funny.
mess with this talking. Like, exchange a word for something else every
Ooh,
once in a while.
Every fifth word is just like potato.
Right, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Hmm. You know, we do have a test coming up in our class.
Oh, you mean that class that I'm super not in?
Yeah, the one that you absolutely are in. And the one that I'm secretly grading for
I mean,
one
Mariama isn't, right?
of one of these other teachers here, so you never know.
Who would give you their class to grade?
Shut it.
Make a deception check, please.
Deception check, okay. Is this blind?
Yes, you're lying.
Oh, I gotta pop it in. Hold on.
Mariama like narrows her eyes at you, but she does not continue teasing you.
That's what I thought.
Ignacio leans forward and goes, "So, being the conniving and shrewd people that we are,
Yes.
we secretly had ulterior motives for asking you guys here." I mean, Mariama like her eyes go wide and goes, "Oh yeah, oh man, I totally would have forgot." Yeah. Okay. So we found a secret. Well, like a bunch of secrets. That's like one secret, but like in a bunch of places. You know what I'm saying?
We lean in, super interested.
Ignacy says, "We found a series of magical glyphs and runes that are hidden at several points around the campus and in the city itself.
Ooh.
We each have different theories about what the symbols might mean. I personally think that they're a Chilaxian conspiracy to steal the secrets of the school." And my army goes, No. They're going to be the focus of a ritual that will shift the entire school to a different plane.
Right, both of those sound bad.
How do you
I
know
think it's
they're all connected though? They have something in common.
Yes, they have a similar penmanship. It's Ignatius. It's beyond a shadow of a doubt to me that they were written by the same person. You can tell the way certain runes are drawn and such. It's the same
Mind
rune
if we
writing.
have a look at these?
Sure, we can show them to you, but
What if they're all a connected transmutation circle around the entire city, meant to transform everyone into a single Philosopher's Stone?
Could be. It could also
Right.
be a situation where it's a defense to a secret layer underneath the school, an entirely undiscovered ancient chamber filled with all sorts of arcane secrets and knowledge.
Miriam's eyes are like fucking wide, dude.
Stop, you're
Could be anything.
freaking her out.
Don't.
How
Didn't even
old do they
think
look?
about that.
Right, okay.
Okay.
There was yeah.
Ignacio goes, wait, okay, so you know what? We're not actually asking for like you guys to step in here. We're big, important, cool people too.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
He smiles a bit. We're just shy of our own graduation. Talk to us next semester. But to continue this research, we need access to restricted documents and it needs the authorization of a lore speaker to get that authorization. So he reaches into his jacket and pulls out a piece of paper. Will one of you sign this? And let us continue making questionable decisions.
Hell yeah.
Oh lord.
I have to agree. This is
Questionable. Whatever.
Yes,
I'm not
He-
even gonna read
he-
that word.
He prestidigitates. It's access to some documents about research on these things.
Yeah, we trust you. Give it here.
Okay, he prestidigitates it over to you.
Don't even read it. Just sign it. And pass it to
Swag.
Zarok.
Take it back.
That is
He
on
tucks it
you.
back in.
So I
Tucks
pass
it back in. We will let you know what comes of this.
I was
Thank
gonna
you
say,
for-
you have to report your findings.
Oh, of
to
course. And thank you for encouraging and facilitating the learning experiences of the precocious youth under your tutelage.
And I think
Yes,
Tyrbrit needs to
and,
summon
You're
himself a Fey
such
lawyer.
a kiss ass.
Better
Only-
see you in First World Studies next semester.
Only a kiss ass because I can't take you all seriously otherwise. I'm sorry.
Understandable.
I mean, like,
We'll catch up then. That's your fault.
no.
I mean, they're
I'm
gonna.
working.
They're
I'm
gonna.
working on it. That's why I got your signature here, Tyrbrit.
I better not find any of my mushrooms missing because I will blame you.
Oh, if someone took the ciliary mushrooms, it's definitely Zireael.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although, I mean, I could tell him that one of them gets him high, and he'd definitely steal it.
Well,
other one
you better
will
be
kill
careful. Yeah. And one will make him big, and one will make him small. No.
He's like a druid, I think. He's probably fine.
Huh.
Is he a druid?
I
No,
didn't
he's a
know that.
sorcerer.
Oh.
Oh.
Close enough.
Yeah.
He's just so zen that he thought he was a druid.
He is a. He's a. I have all the students statted out in my other game, and like actually have them like in combat sometimes. I don't have to for you guys just because combat already takes long enough with 6 people.
Yeah.
But yeah, in that one, he is a nymph bloodline sorcerer.
Oh, that's
Ah.
cool.
Nymph bloodline. Right.
Ignace is a thaumaturge. Mariama is a witch. Curse. She's a curse witch. Surprise, fucking surprise.
Yeah.
Anchorroot is a druid. No, she's a witch as well. Sorry, she's a what type of witch it's called? A wild witch. She's a druid. Essie is a magus. Hiram's another sorcerer. Anoxol's a cleric. Okor was a psychic, and Zenway's an investigator.
Neat.
But yes, thank you, and I appreciate everything you've done for us. And now that I've that out of the way, I can drink myself under the table. He grabs another bottle.
I got 10 gold of that. That's gonna come back to bite Tyrbrit. Everybody wanna?
Oh,
Nothing ever does.
Nothing ever does. I'm never punished for my actions.
Not once.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drink so much that I forget this ever happened, and so then I can't be compliable.
I am
Pass
absolved.
the polygraph test.
I do not remember this happening.
I
True.
mean,
You don't.
shit, yeah. I do not recall it's a powerful defense in court. We can't prove that you don't.
Plead the fifth.
Right.
Plead the
Okay.
fifth trot.
Okay. Alright. Move on here. Meow. Okay, dude.
Today is a terrible day to have brain fog.
I'm sorry.
Aren't most days though.
I have no creativity or imagination to contribute. Pepe hands.
That's no good. The fog should be up in the sky, not in your head.
Fog, by definition, isn't up in the sky. It's on the ground. That's what makes it fog.
In the sky, it's
Excuse
just a
me,
cloud.
This is news to me.
Oh, okay. You're great. Sorry, you're supposed to know this stuff.
You're from
There's a
Florida,
difference between
Fratly.
fogs and clouds.
I mean,
No, they're the same
technically,
thing.
everything that's like above the ground could be considered sky. So it's like hovering above the ground in the sky.
Oh my god.
Well, no, you're clearly forgetting the firmament between this reality and the other.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fucking
sky is
Jesus.
perceptive, depending on how large or small you are.
Yeah, right, I'm gonna go off exploding somewhere.
Every morning in Florida, the weather is just fog. When I lived in Jacksonville, and I drove over the river, it was like driving through a cloud. It was awful, because the stupid bridge was so high, like, to let the giant, massive ships through. It was terrifying.
It's like that too in where I live. Like we live in a valley where a river runs through, so it's just foggy all year. But it's especially bad in autumn and spring. Anyways, sparring and study.
So, as you go all walking, you're flagged down by Oniji and a couple of the students. She waves her hand, and speaking directly at Brask and Zarok, and goes, "Teachers, perhaps you can help me. I need someone to review my performance, but none of my peers," she kind of like gestures at Ignacy and Frederick, "can keep up with me. Will one of you do me the honor of sparring?"
What do you think, Brask?
Zarok.
You want to take
You?
this one, or should I?
I mean, it's all yours, I guess.
Okie dokie. I would be
Sparring a-
happy to spar with you today.
Sparring a
Oniji.
fighter Monka S.
It's not.
Uh,
Probably better than the guy in full armor with the megaton strike.
to be fair, Zarok, you're also in plate, right?
I think
No, you're
half-plate
in
for
Leopard's
stealth.
armor.
That's chain something. Your splint?
It is chain. So I mean, it's 4-1. All armor is 5 unless it's plate, which is 6. So,
But it's sleeveless, so you can see my guns.
the sun is out. Thus, the guns are out.
It's a
That's
chain,
just how it
chain
is.
tank top.
You know,
So-
Oniji, I think your robes are a nice fit, but something with bit more mobility amongst the shoulders would help.
Boom, boom, firepower. All right.
I'm
She,
doing a little Armstrong posing, like in just like flex the guns a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so. Wait a second. You're student level 1 10%. That's very funny. Okay. What?
Like I said, don't ask
your
much.
problem? What is your problem? What is your problem?
You.
My cat is suddenly just fucking wired.
He's got the zoomies, man. You let him.
A second.
Oniji, observe the feral cat in the woods,
Scram-
scrambling around fairly, rolling in the sand.
All right.
I want you
apologize
to
for that.
embody this with our fight.
Okay, so she'll step forward, draw her staff.
I'm Tempest Sun 8.
I will draw my
smile.
halberd.
So, as the senior ranking Tempest Sun here, Zireael, you're going to be participating here too.
Uh-oh.
You're the judge.
You must be the one assessing on Yiji's performance. At the end of Zarok's turns, or at the end of Oniji's turn, you're going to make a single diplomacy or intimidate check, or warfare lore if you wish, which I believe you have by default. Yes, you do. It's a little bit worse than your intimidate.
We should probably just intimidate.
So, we're going to start with Oniji here.
Does she respect my authority?
And we'll see here.
She better.
If you say dumbass things, she won't.
I haven't said anything.
Well, she's probably been in your class. This is
Oh.
like, a couple weeks into the semester.
She's interested in necromancy and or archaeology.
I mean, she's a Tempest Sun. You're a Tempest Sun teacher.
Oh, okay.
Probably figures you have something to offer. Okay, so I have reach, right? I don't. Why do I have reach? I totally should have fucking reach. Oh, yes, right, because I'm twisting tree. I do have reach. Swag. Alright, she's gonna spell strike you, Zarok.
Again.
What, swag?
Sure.
Fuck you.
Does spell
Uh,
strike provoke attack of opportunity?
Sure fucking does. She true strikes and then she's about to spell strike you, but it provokes. Now, Zarok, you will be taking the -2 non-lethal penalty here, I fucking assume?
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, okay. She's doing the same thing for what it's worth.
All right. Yeah, let's teach her a lesson and smack her.
Hey, you learn about Apotex.
I didn't add the -2, so that'd be 32.
That's a hit. Ow, alright. True strike, spell strike. Critical hit.
Nice.
True strike's a hell of a drug. Oh, no, not push distraction out of my room. Okay. Zireael.
Do I
Assess her performance.
Is it public?
Yes. Success.
I rolled a 4.
Well, you got a success. You have really good intimidate. What do you say to Oniji?
What did I just do?
You are assessing her performance and giving her tips to do better.
But I don't know what to say.
That's fair. We can mulligan it. I know you're having brain fog tonight. Zarok, you're up.
Alrighty. I will be holding back. Well, she true strike me, I will true strike you back. True strike power attack coming at you. 27.
You didn't. You that's not a true strike. You need to roll twice if you get a true strike.
Oh. There we go.
Alright, it's a hit.
There is damage.
Power attack?
Yes.
Okay. Howie. Okay, it's her turn.
Wait, I
He's
have an
going.
idea.
Yeah?
I'll know how to say.
She's going to spell strike you again. Hit. This is considerably less impressive. Zero.
Hold on. So I'm appraising what she just did.
Yes.
How much damage did she do?
26. Critical success.
Okay.
You communicate especially insightful feedback.
If karate used defend honor, defend life, karate means something. If karate used defend plastic metal trophy, karate no mean nothing.
So where is that from?
I'm Mr.
Such wise
Miyagi.
words.
You're what? Oh, Mr. Miyagi.
I'm
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi.
Wax on, wax off.
Well, okay. No, seriously, I would say something like, just, you know, even though you're focusing on attack, never forget the importance of defense.
Yeah. Fratly, you're up.
Well said, Zireael. And I will cast Warding Aggression. This will have an attack with it.
Okay. She attacks you
Okie dokie.
and misses. Go ahead.
So what if they... This is the first time I'm doing this, but it's... They make a save? They have to make a save against this? Or it's against the strike itself?
Strike. Addition to
Make a melee strike with a weapon or arm strike against the foe. In addition to the strikes, it has the additional effect.
So it just happens? But what's the critical success from?
when your strike
Or the
crits.
success? Oh, so it's just
Strike has
literally...
those additional effects.
Ah. So I can't cast two. Can I cast two spells in a round?
Sure.
I'm learning here, so thank
You
you.
have the
This is a
action for
sparring
it.
session. So I would like to do single action True Strike and then Warding Aggression with this and do an attack. So that way
Yeah.
I'm more likely to get the crit success. Okay, let's do that.
So what's True Strike say? The next time you make an attack roll. Yeah, okay, sure, absolutely. Yeah, True Strike's a good fucking spell.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing this non-lethally?
Yes. Will not be a power attack. All right, here it is. 38. So I have a plus
Critical
3
hit.
effective. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that was regular damage. Here's the crit damage for you. And then I'm gonna move him 5 feet back because it's a crit.
Oh, what a bitch.
And then
So
that's
critical.
my-
You get a +3 status bonus against the foe for 1 round. Oh, so. Okay, she kind of staggers back a bit. She'll step forward and attack you again. Why do you have so many things?
I don't know. Here, you drag it this time. I think we both dragged it. Maybe that's why. All right.
She misses because of the Warden Aggression. Second attack, also a miss. Zireael. A success.
Let's see here.
Please tell me that you're just looking up inspirational fighting quotes to say to her.
First learn stand, then learn fly. Nature rule, Daniel-san. I mean, her name's gone. Fuck.
Oh, sorry.
Oniji or Oniji.
Oniji.
Oniji-san. Okay, no. What it actually means is, you want to learn how to fight. You focus on strong moves, but you don't focus on a foundation. Why do you fight? Not what do you want to learn? Why do you fight?
Very wise.
I feel bad that Zarok wasn't getting any inspiration, so I'm gonna start cheering him on.
Well, Oniji will break off the fight.
Oh.
She'll bow to you, Zarok. Go. Thank you, Teacher Zarok, and thank you, Teacher Zireael. Your insight's been most helpful. I see that since I was not able to take you down instantly you were able to establish your defense and as well. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I give her a cup of coffee and I say, "Buck up, champ."
If you critically fail this, it says in the book, Onichi openly wonders whether you're the right person to teach her.
Oh,
Fucking gotham.com.
Wait, did I do good?
Yeah, you
Yes.
passed. You succeeded. You won.
Okay. I
You got 4 appraisal points by 2 successes and a critical success.
I only said the Karate Kid memes for the memes, but I meant the other stuff.
Yes.
The Karate Kid was OOC.
Alrighty. Zarok, you can get all your bones back.
Zireael, I'm impressed. Such excellent advice you gave. I didn't know you were so versed in the martial combats.
I had to grow up learning how to fight. Not super strong or anything, but where I come from, the people I was associated with, we were hunted a lot. You had to know how to defend yourself.
It takes a keen mind.
Never seeking out a fight, but always knowing how to protect yourself and the ones that are important to you.
Yes. And also knowing when to run away and
Mhm.
to disengage. And I nod to Oniji.
Thank you for your wisdom. I appreciate it.
He's so mad right now.
No, she seems genuinely thankful.
Okay.
She seems actually to be pleased that she didn't just walk in here on her first week and kick all the teachers' asses. She is happy to have lost because it means she has more to learn.
Thumbs up.
Who is
Is it
eating
Ratajin?
chips?
Probably Kdubs.
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not losing my mind.
Fucking Fratly.
No, it's not me.
Oh, okay.
He was mocking Kdubs.
I was making a joke like the person that's got a mouthful talks into the mic and says, "Oh, I
Oh,
don't know."
I'm not even sure.
No, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't hearing things. I just wanted to make sure someone was actually eating chips.
It was
Put the
me.
fucking chippy ASMR into the soundboard.
Please don't do that.
No,
How
no,
dare.
yeah, that is verboten.
How dare you eat snacks during D&D?
I'll
Oh, no.
die.
That actually is like a good transition tool if you're like you want to get people's attention and it like all right, and then you like direct it after that. I don't know. Kind of works. The soundboard, I mean.
Like a teacher clapping their hands to get their class's attention.
Yeah, you know, it's
for-
like,
Like, all
it's
right,
like an
kids,
audio
all right.
cue.
Oh,
And you
no.
can train us like we're pet rats or something.
For this, you need to get the sound clip of Dumbledore yelling silence.
No.
I mean, we do always try to find the
Silence.
cheat.
No. No. Quiet!
Bonus.
That's one of those. Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Dumbledore asks calmly.
Yeah.
Speaking of Karate Kid, I just had to do the quiet.
Let's see here. I might actually have a sound effect that I can add here.
Oh no.
Wait, I saw that you can make custom sound effects.
While Titus is looking for that, I've got a question for you guys who actually take notes.
Yes.
I have a note here from a while ago. It was when we were in John and Timo's office, and Wynnie looked at the desk, and it said something. There was a letter on it from Calibrin Yomidar. Did anything ever come of that?
No, not yet. I
Okay.
haven't heard anything because the name was unfamiliar. The place he wrote was unfamiliar. Like nothing really like came of it at all. I'm trying to look back to see if I did write anything else down. I'm pretty sure I told you guys all about it though.
I don't remember. I specifically wrote down, I did not see this when he did.
Oh my goodness.
This is from my. I had to have a crowd sound effect for the tournament, for Ruby Phoenix tournament.
My ears.
Yeah, it's a little spicy. I'm sorry. All right, so a few weeks later, you guys are pulled aside by Takulu.
Hey.
Are we on a first name basis now?
Well, he's no
Yeah.
longer our teacher, so.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. Referring to him by his first name.
Teacher Ott. Wayside and say, so, how is your first semester going?
Pretty good so far. It's a
Swimmingly.
little difficult to get some of their respect, but we're doing pretty good, I think.
Yes, it is a hard transition going from student to teacher, but I think we're all managing quite well.
Tyrbrit, I think you may find that some people. How should I put this? If you feel they are being overly comfortable with you, you should take that more as a compliment than as a lack of respect.
Very true.
Remember that the Megami is not a place of rigid hierarchies and dominance. It is a,
Place of learning.
yes, collaboration. As the students learn from you, you may also have opportunities to learn from your students.
I learned a thing or two about explosions from... What's his name again?
Ibram?
Yeah.
I actually wanted to speak with you about one of your students.
Right. Which one?
Specifically, Jumimo.
Soft-spoken. Didn't say much at the introduction, I remember.
No. If any of you have heard him, had him in your class, which I doubt any of you would have, he is by far the most learned student in this school. He has more practical knowledge than almost any of the teachers. And he has been a student here, conversant for over 50 years.
What?
He has earned the graduation to lore speaker time and time again, yet he has never accepted it. I want you all to find out why.
That does pique my curiosity.
I think you should speak to Naira. They are probably the only lore speaker here who's been here longer than Jumimo has. They're on sabbatical at the moment, but they're in town. If you wish to find them, I think that'd be the best place to start looking.
Is there any particular reason? Just curiosity? I mean, it's kind of his decision, right? Maybe he's happy
Yes,
just
but-
where he is.
I suspect it's more than that. Whenever he's been encouraged to graduate, he has simply said that he cannot do it yet. And that recalcitrance makes me worry that something else is going on.
It's never elaborated on why he can't do it yet.
No.
I missed the name. Who are we talking about?
Jumimo, the Ikujai.
I prefer the direct approach, but maybe we could gather some information. People who know him. You know?
Like I said, I recommend you talk to Nihira. They'll have more information.
Sure.
Sounds good. We'll figure that out. Has any Ikujais talked to him yet? Like Ikujai to Ikujai?
There's not many of us here.
Oh. Nihira is one of them, so, like I said, it'd be a good place to start looking.
Let's do that.
Okay, so you guys need to find Nahira.
Who is she
They're
again?
somewhere in the city. Sounds like you should gather some information.
I'm very good at that.
Right, that's a diplomacy thing, right?
I've got some feats that help with that, though I've got so many feats I don't remember what does what.
Just roll your diplomacy check.
I have Hobnobber,
Yeah, cool.
um,
I'm looking at your feet, so I got it.
Glad Hand. I think it's just Hobnobber.
I understand. I get the concept.
Okay. And this is blind?
Yes. Okie dokie.
Ah, this place.
You found your way back to the carnivorous gardens. As you enter, Natofu sees you all, and she gives kind of a shy smile and goes, "Oh, well, welcome back. Can I help you with anything?"
Greetings. We're here to see Nahira.
Oh, they're just around the corner. Follow the path up the bend. You can't miss them.
Thanks to Tofu. Good to see you again.
I'll race you, Tyrbrit.
Wow, fucking Giga got him.
Wait!
A plant eats you.
Well, Gneakz just no-clipped.
Our legs are so tiny. You gotta slow down. Make it fair.
Never.
Give us a handicap.
He just walked
Catch
through
up.
a bush.
We only have a 25 move speed.
Can't relate.
It couldn't be me. Fucking...
I have long strider. All the time.
Zireael's the fastest one here, technically. I guess Braskin's armor is just as fast.
I have a speed of 40 in the
Yeah,
armor,
so does-
50 when it's rev.
When I turn my armor on.
Correct.
My speed is 40.
Okay, anyway. Here as you all approach rather quickly and turns around. Ah. Hello, students. What brings you out here?
Students. Wonka ass.
Technically
Greetings.
students anymore, but yeah.
Oh, I apologize. I've been on sabbatical for a little bit now, Mr. Miss. You are lore speakers. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
We are.
Someone else wants to.
Teacher Nahira, we would like to ask you some questions about a student who's come into our cohort, and we are curious about them. And we were hoping you would perhaps enlighten us or give us some context to this individual. The one I speak of is Jimimo. Do you know them?
Yes. I know the boy well. He was actually one of my first students. 50 years ago now. He actually enrolled together with his twin brother Chizawa. Those two, they were inseparable. You know, they actually made a pact to graduate together and become teachers. Anyway,
What?
Jimimo would always be fast at Chizawa's heels, but I don't think he ever minded. Jimimo's admiration inspired Chizawa to always do better. Those successes inspired Jimimo in turn. It was quite exciting to watch. But
I'm about to cry, aren't I?
And what happened to this Tazawa?
well, Jimimo started eventually just surpassing. I don't think either of them really noticed at first, but one day, Zawa just realized he couldn't keep up. Both boys had talent, but Jimimo always worked that little bit harder. Chizawa grew more frustrated until eventually it was too much and he left. Jimimo wrote him letters encouraging him to return, as far as I know, but Chizawa never replied. He shrugged. A few years he gave up, but still not going to graduate without him.
Oh, wow, that's a long time to.
Clues me in.
He, sorry, he kind of smiled down at you, Gneakz, since like a long time for your folk. 50 years isn't, well, it's not no time, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
if he will graduate when he's ready. I still imagine me living 50 years. XD couldn't be me.
Do you know what happened to his brother?
Chizawa? Oh, yes, he runs a pottery shop here in town somewhere.
Oh. That's pleasant.
Was it an apothecary? One of the two.
Oh, they both have pot in the name.
Did he point at you? Like it? Yeah.
Well, maybe we should visit his shop and maybe there's another reason why he wasn't responding.
Well,
Perhaps.
it also is a very unique family matter as well. Do we think that it's... This is a discussion amongst all of us, I suppose. Do we think it's appropriate to meddle in the affairs of the family? And I don't know.
I appreciate
No.
that you have an interest in the boy. I mean, speaking to Chizawa, I don't think is crossing any boundaries. You are his teacher now, to some extent, you should look out for him. I wouldn't force him to do anything, but simply talking to people is too far, I don't think.
Well,
Do you know? Okay, sorry.
That's fine. I think it's good to encourage a student like this and to get them to graduate. I feel like this would be an accomplishment to mend whatever schism between these siblings to finally allow Jimimo to complete his course.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how much schooling he had left before he went away?
I mean, Anathemagambe, that's all subjective. We'd have to talk to him. Is there anything else I can help you with?
What else can you tell us about Chizawa? What kind of personality does he have?
Personality hasn't changed much in 50 years.
Fair
But
enough.
he was always a dedicated student. Nice. But like I said, perhaps a little prideful and jealous. If he left the school because he thought he'd be unsurpassed by his younger twin.
Very good to know. Thank you, Nihiro.
They will nod.
Well, unless if
Do
anyone
you
else
guys
has
have-
any questions, we should
Yeah, do you
probably
guys
go
have
over.
anything else to say about this? What do you think, Wynnie?
I don't know. I
Zireael?
mean,
We go talk to him. I don't see a problem with it.
Should we try to convince him? To try to get him to contact his brother and make amends, or
Well, we should
trick
figure out
him?
his motives first. I think.
Yeah, we
Why
should
he
just
did
go
what he
talk
did.
to him and see what's up. Yeah. Before we decide anything, we should respect both of their views first.
Mm-hmm. And if he's a good person and cares about his brother, we should let him know that that he is being held back because of this, and maybe if like a simple reply to his letters might help him move forward with his life, his goals.
Ideally.
but it's also like if his brother is in town, why do they not even see each other anymore? Like, doesn't it feel like it's deeper than him just leaving?
Probably.
I mean, because
A little
if
bit.
he's right here in town, like, why have no relationship at all?
Let's try and get the full story. And if they're unwilling to share, then they're unwilling to share.
Okay.
What was the name of his pottery class? Do you know, or pottery store?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm sure you
that's
can find
fine.
it. You are enterprising young lore keepers.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a problem.
Or speakers, rather, sorry. However, you succeed on like a 1 here, so we're just going to bypass the roll here.
He's just gonna knob his hob.
Hey, Natofu, you know where the shop is? Oh yeah, it's right down the block.
Tizawa.
And you find him standing outside a shop. Looks like he does run an apothecary, sells some basic poultices and medicines. He sees you approach and goes, welcome. I don't believe I've seen you around here before. He nods to you, Wynnie.
I'm not
Noticing that you are one of his people. He's like, how can I help you all today?
Greetings, Tizawa. We are here as lore speakers from the Magambia. And, we are actually teachers of your brother. And we were wondering if we could talk to you about him, possibly.
His brow furrows and like his mood kind of visibly darkens, and he goes, "What do you mean you are teachers of my brother?"
Well, we are lore speakers of the Magambia, and he is one of our students in our cohort.
I
I
He's still
apologize if
there.
this is I apologize if this is a tough subject, and you don't want to poke in where there's any animosity or any harsh feelings. We're just wanting to help some of our students.
And that sounds ridiculous. Are you telling me that Jemima is not a lore speaker by now?
Well,
He
we've
has been
heard-
offered many times and has refused every time.
What'd you
We've
say,
heard
Zireael?
We've heard that you two made a pact that you would graduate together, and it looks like he might still be trying to honor that pact.
Kind of narrows his eyes. Hmm.
Have you received any letters from him recently?
Well, not recently. A few decades ago.
Did you
Yes,
reply?
No, I didn't even open them. Just
Oh.
assumed they were him gloating and didn't want to give him the satisfaction.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I
Do you still have those letters?
I don't think so, but
Would you perhaps be interested in coming to speak with him in school and perhaps seeing why he hasn't graduated yet? What's holding him back? And if you could perhaps help him, set him on a path forward?
He's quite gifted. It would be a shame if all his talents went to waste in schools all the years when he didn't really need it anymore. You know.
I kind of, I step forward a bit. I don't want to speak on behalf of you or your brother, but for our people as a culture of family is very, very important. And we, as teachers of your brother, are worried about him. And so we wanted to reach out to you so that maybe, because you know that we as a people take our promises very seriously, especially to family. And I feel like he is just currently unable to move past the promise that you two made to each other, because even if you're not speaking, you are still family.
you shame me, and you are correct. I we'll go speak to my brother. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Thank you. If you'll excuse me, I need to close up my shop.
Absolutely. And thank
He
you.
kind of turns away from you all and begins getting to work.
I tried to say it as nice as possible. I didn't mean to.
No, I mean, he didn't mean shame as in like you were rude. It was shame as in like you have called me out on my shitty behavior. You did good, very good. I'll give you a hero
Yeah,
point
you
for
did
that.
very good.
Mhm.
Hero point. Woohoo!
Alrighty.
AKA, he was being a jealous little bitch and throwing a shit fit for 50 years. And he realizes that he was a shitty bitch for no reason and that his brother really loves him and wasn't actually trying to ever gloat or do anything without him.
And his shitty behavior actively hurt his brother.
Yep.
Well,
I'll do a break here.
we don't know that. Sounds good.
Let's move here, but we'll do a break here, 10-15 minutes. I'll try you back here around 15 past, yes?
Yes.
Internet.
Hey, I'm past it. I'm
Okay.
past.
It was 8.
Okay.
It was 8.
It would have gone. It would have gone out 15 minutes ago if it went out.
That's true. 45.
I was at 45.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you guys a bit. So,
Spooder.
a month or so later, you guys are approached by the three Anati.
Well, you say a month later?
Yeah.
What happened with the dude?
As far as you know, you don't know. You've kept it private.
Okay.
But if any of you who are like trying to keep your eyes out, notice that Jumimo has been leaving campus much more often.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Right.
Okay, so so you're approached by the three Anati. Gospel goes, teachers, actually, we want to talk to you about something. So I've been doing some research. I'm in a class and was talking about the preservation of endangered flora in the Mwangi, and it kind of turned me on to doing further research about conservation in general, which that in turn led me to research on urban sprawl in and around Otombo and other cities on Galarian. Epsilon was just anyway, which that of course led me to research on alternative forms of waste management.
Worse.
Yes, which then led me to research on using magic to for that sort of waste management. And I began theorizing on the possibility of an artificial creature that consumes refuse.
A garbage monster.
So there's two of them currently rampaging through the dorms, and I would like some help.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
Alright.
Right, that's not where I thought this was going, but sure.
fellas, we appreciate your initiative and your gumption. Well, I guess we should go take care of that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see this.
I'm gonna take out the suitcase.
Garbage
and transform
monsters.
it.
You guys go back to your old dorm room. I don't remember whose room this was. It might have been M's.
Which one?
This is like a severed
Top
hall.
one.
Oh, this is like half the hallway.
This is like a fourth of the building.
this is-
So like
It's my
this
old
was-
room.
this was like that's Noxolo's room,
This was me.
and like that was Alter's room right there.
Yeah, and I was in the middle.
So I think that was M's room. So
That's
one of the
my
spiders
room.
is living in there now.
Yeah, because Vedimir
down
was
somewhere.
below mine.
Yep.
So currently there is a thing, a pair of things currently
Fireball.
consuming like rolling around, consuming all the material they can find.
All
A
of this is garbage.
A biblically accurate garbage truck.
So, probably should stop that
Right.
before it completely consumes everything.
Consume.
You can have Austin out before this if you'd like.
Yes, if I knew there would be issues.
You have a moment to before the violence. Oh, that's not the button I meant to hit.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Ah! Oh, that was shit.
The voice
Neo.
lied to me. It said I'm next, but I'm not next.
It's me. Ball of Fire Chan.
Consume. Organic
Can
waste.
you guess what I'm going to do?
Fireball.
I do cast Fireball, yes.
Oh no.
Can I recognize spell to make sure that it's actually fireball?
Yeah, you can.
Perfectly aligned we are.
Man, I sure am
Sorry.
glad I'm a fire druid with fire resistance.
Are you?
Yep.
No. You
I
sounded a
wasn't
little,
even
little
kidding. I
sarcastic
wasn't
there.
even being sarcastic. I'm literally Smokey the Bear. I'm supposed to prevent forest fires.
You're doing a shit job right now.
What the fuck? I just got here.
No,
Alright,
okay, you're supposed to prevent forest fires, right? Only
Yeah,
you can
well,
prevent
it would
forest
be
fires.
anathema for me to ignore this threat.
All of you need to make me reflex saves. It's a fireball.
Or Ozin doesn't really like reflex.
It's a
I'm gonna
fireball.
use-
Casting fireball.
Phase Fortune. So I never use this.
Okay.
Did it post? I'm trying to...
Sure didn't.
Is it because I'm fucking popped out? I hate this. I hate this so much. There it is.
Attempt a skill check. This is not a skill check.
It's not a skill check? God damn it.
No,
God,
skill
I-
checks are your skills. Not your
Reflex
saves
is a
or your
skill.
attacks.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay. Your skills tab.
Okay.
I seem to be rolling better today. I hope
Tyrbrit.
it keeps up.
So Gneakz fail, but Ozin critical fail. Zarok does a backflip. Zireael succeeds. Everyone else fails. But Ozin's the only crit fail. Cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention earlier. I tried to watch the stream while I was with Fratly, and it's like 7 years behind.
Oh, that's probably fine.
And
The
it's
VODs
not
seem to turn
currently-
out. The VODs seem to turn out fine, which is mostly what I care about.
It's
my
currently
stream
hitting
crashed.
me with you fuck you.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm not going to be a stream anymore. I'm going to be a stationary image.
I got lost poggers. Yeah, it's like 5 minutes behind. Okay, so I fireballed you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna shoot a bolt of arcane energy at Zireael,
Why?
because you're closest.
But I don't wanna.
You're Smokey the Bear.
I don't wanna.
These are your arch nemesis.
No.
Nemesis.
MSI.
Nemesis.
Like how there's the little eye where you resistant to fire minus.
A hit. You're bzinged. Slight bzing, moderate bzing.
Bazinga.
Zarok.
I'm gonna open with a sudden charge. 2
Suddenly
strides.
charging.
Should we get 70 feet? I'm gonna smack.
Yeah, but fire doesn't have bones.
That's a miss.
Oh no.
It is
I do
miss.
get
It's super miss.
a map attack though, so let's see if this one rolls
You
better.
would have got hit.
29. Oh no, I do fire
Oh, no.
damage.
It
I'm such a fool.
doesn't resist the fire.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Huh.
Calculated.
shrug.
And
You
then that's my
know,
turn.
In my brain delay, I regret not asking the spiders about exactly what these things were.
Garbage disposal.
Well, we didn't really have the idea. It was a matter of time at that point.
Yes.
Mhm.
Stop-
Before they burned the
stop-
entire dorm down.
Stop making excuses. Look, what I'm saying is somebody better make this fucking knowledge check or I'm gonna be angry.
What would be the appropriate knowledge skill?
Because every time I try to make a knowledge check,
Probably Arcana.
Yeah, it's Arcana.
God
Hey,
damn
good
it.
for nature.
I'm
I'm
only decent at nature and religion, and that's it. For a sorcerer, I have shit arcana.
and you're not an arcane sorcerer.
Nope.
M.
It just seems funny.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. And that's 2, so then I'll also do a nature check. Should I do the nature check first, actually?
It's arcana.
Oh, it's oh, I have a pretty good arcana.
Yeah, and doing it first is probably a good idea. Also, that's a cone?
Yeah, you're gonna have to move up if you want to cast that, I believe.
Oh, I didn't realize Zarok was in the way.
You're gonna have to move up.
It's also a 30-foot cone. You'd have to move up and then...
Yeah.
So, Arcana. Okay, these are Royal incants made of pure evocation magic. Casting evocation spells will in fact do nothing and instead heal it. So maybe don't do that.
Well, how do you tell if it's... Oh, crap. It's like all my spells.
Yeah, basically any damaging spell. Yeah.
I could
My
do
one
this.
weakness.
Oh, but I can't do that. It's not in a... I'm not 20 feet away. Crap, what can I do? Nothing.
Looks at spell list, took all necromancy spells, feels good, man.
I'm like...
Looks at spell list,
all of my
divination,
is
transmutation.
literally all my stuff is evocation.
Smack it with a stick.
Ooh, I
And
can
you
do this.
turn into a
I'll
dinosaur.
do this. I'll do this. That's not
Oh, so
evocation.
hold on. So, I wasn't finished with describing what they are. Sorry. Whenever they use their spells, it drains some of the inherent magic and makes them lose some health. So that's pretty cool. More specifically, because of their nature as not really alive things, they're mindless, so they can't be affected by anything mental. But they are immune to bleeding effects, death effects, disease effects, doom, drain, evocation effects, fatigue, healing, mental damage, or mental effects rather, necromancy, negative, non-lethal paralysis, poison, sickened, and unconsciousness. You can't necromance them either.
What was the first thing you said?
Bleed.
Bleed, okay.
So, M, you could instead turn into a dinosaur.
No, I mean, that's what I'm gonna have to do, because...
I mean, does it count as necromancy if it eventually does force damage?
Yes, because it's a necromancy effect.
Ah,
You say they're immune to good damage as well?
I mean, they're unaligned, so
You said that they are
They're neutral,
immune to
rather.
bleed?
yes. So don't be a Triceratops.
Well, Triceratops. Oh, yeah.
But they're cool.
I'll be a Tyrannosaurus. Okay, I'm done.
Well, yeah, you're done, I guess. Brask, turn your arm around.
I am gonna do my fucking damnedest.
Nope.
Not today. That's one move action. One more action.
That feels fucking bad.
Yeah, feels horrible. I am going to one action. Wait, let me double check if this is evocation or not. It absolutely fucking is. Never mind. I'm just gonna. Hello.
You're
Okay. I'm gonna cast Fey form, and I'm gonna turn into a unicorn this time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh lord.
It's
not even
evolving.
turning into a red cap. SMH my head.
No, I want to be a unicorn. Whoa, okay. Alright, so I am just huge now.
No, you're large.
Large, yes.
Huge would be the next size.
This is a 2-action spell, so I can do one more thing. So me and Tyrbrit are going to move up. What is my speed? My speed is 40. Okay. Tyrbrit can move only there. And I can move there.
Hello, it's me.
Hello, you.
The flamey boy.
Hey, Brask, I'm gonna slap your ass a bunch.
Sure.
Am I flanking on you?
Yep.
Would I have flanked if I was here? I would have flanked if I was here, so I would not have flanking. Hit and a miss. And I guess get a third attack. No. Zireael.
Alright, well, good luck, guys. Here we go, there we are.
Necromancy Weekly.
Okay. See what's happening in the world of necromancy this week. No, I literally can't do anything.
I'm trying to look at your spell list. You could cast Bless and then buff your teammates.
I could cast haste on somebody who can attack.
Guidance people.
Can I
I'm
cast?
about to move up.
Can I cast haste on Wynnie? Will that help her attack more?
Yeah,
That'll help
but
me
like
move.
haste isn't great. If you're gonna haste someone, I'd haste Zarok or Brask. Like,
Oh.
the best target for haste is always gonna be fucking Zarok because he's a fighter.
Yep.
Fighters are just like that.
Fighter mech,
Okay.
fighter man. Hits things much and hard.
I can't
I mean,
see.
you it's 60 feet. You can just reach spell haste him.
Okay.
I assume you have reach spell. Yeah, you do.
Yep.
All right, you're quick on Zarok. Gneakz, you're up.
Get one of these. Ozen. Double move here.
Oh, hey, he's little again.
Yeah, I fixed him. It was just
God,
it
I
was a bug.
like,
Get a
finally combat my brain, and then I can't do anything.
36.
You're asleep. What are you doing?
Meow.
Crit.
You can demoralize them.
No, you can't. That's a mental effect.
That's a mental.
Hey,
effect.
hey, bloodletting claws would have been neat there.
Yeah, it sure would have. Unfortunately, I'm immune to bleed.
Yeah.
I have no blood to bleed.
Okay, that's my turn.
How dare you make me bleed my own blood?
No, wait, no, you didn't. Never mind. So it's me, John Roiling Incant.
Hello, Roiling Incant.
Roiling.
Okay. I'm going to start moving.
I have something to say about that.
Okay.
And it rhymes with Schmalbird.
Okay. Oh,
Crit.
okay.
Also
There's
runs
some
for
damage.
opportunity attack.
I think Ozin can bonk me too. If he
Yeah,
wishes.
sir. He does wish.
No.
Oh, he still wishes though.
But you can hero point that. You remember you can't take him with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Oh, and everyone gets a hero point because we're a couple hours into the session.
oh, well, okay then.
Right?
You're just gonna if you're just gonna give me one.
I mean, I am. Hero points are cool.
The fighter A-up does not interrupt move actions.
Correct. You have to be like a monk.
Why doesn't it?
It interrupts manipulate actions, but not
So
move
that-
actions.
Hit.
So we should have 2 hero points, right? You get one in the start session.
Yeah.
I have 3.
I also have 3 because I made a pun.
Oh yeah, I fucked for
Fratly
the
also
guy.
has 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It fucking died.
Zarok, you're up.
All right. So I have a stride, and I can go. Okay, so I have 35 exactly in one stride. Can I go like here and then there? That works.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Say hello to a True Strike, drag effect, click power attack, and then here's our attack. So that was one action.
Now, for what it's
Two
worth,
actions.
when you click on strike, you can just crit. By the way, you can just click keep
Oh.
higher on the roll dialogue, and they'll do the same thing as the spell effect. But yes, crit.
Critical, and then my hasted attack action is going to be.
Well, you move, you cast True Strike, you power attack. That's 4 actions. You're done.
Okay. Yes.
You
Yes.
forget that power attacks 2 actions.
M.
I forget a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, I'm going to move. Barely at all. I think I can only do 30. So I can go like,
I mean, you can just
well,
you can
I
move
can't.
there. That's 2 actions.
oh, okay.
How much reach do you have? You don't have
I
reach.
think
You
it's-
reach 10 feet, which is not good enough.
I
So you have to trip
I
and
need-
move, and that's your turn.
Okay.
That is unfortunate. Brask.
Right. I'm just going to press this button. And then I'm going to unstable megaton strike.
Crit.
Prone. I don't think
I
that
guess.
works, but you know.
It doesn't say I'm immune to prone, so shrug.
Okay. Great, that's my turn.
Tyrbrit.
Okay. I'm gonna act together, move. We're gonna move up there. There. And it's 25. There you go down there. And we're going to. Why can't we act together?
So we're in a battle form. It's fine. I'm just gonna look. I'm looking at the rules for later.
I'm gonna attack twice. I'm going to Horn Strike.
Crit.
Ooh. And I'm going to hoof it.
Hit.
That's
That's.
the turn.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Well, that happened, I guess.
Very good.
Fucking 2 damage from the hoof attack killed it.
Yeah, I have 1 HP left.
That is so funny.
Good job, guys.
Took out the trash.
Oh god, no, he's a furry.
Ew.
Sorry, Winnie, you didn't get to attack it. Maybe we can find you some tree stars to cheer you up.
Some what?
Some tree stars. You're a dinosaur.
She's a T-Rex. She wants to
Oh
eat.
my gosh.
She needs to eat Littlefoot.
Give me your meat.
Oh.
Wait, no.
I cannot think about A Land for Time without thinking of the horrible fucking tragedy that was that actress.
Yep.
What did they
Sad.
what did they call it? Sharptooth? T-Rex with
Sharptooth,
Sharptooth, right? Yeah.
Shark.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A
Ducky.
children's movie that is probably a little bit
No,
before your
I
time.
know a lot before our time. I don't know what you're talking about.
They have to
with
go find the tree star to save.
Oh
their-
no, the tragedy. One of I think was it Ducky's voice actress, little girl.
Yeah.
Her dad went fucking crazy, like murdered her and her mother, and then killed himself.
That's
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
Okay.
Basically, because he was horribly jealous that this child was making more money than he was.
I see.
Killed by toxic masculinity.
Yikers. I
Yikes.
probably also, like, because German dub is a thing,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even recognize the English voices.
Yep.
Also very sad.
Alright, where are
well.
the spider kids so we can beat them up next?
Yeah.
We were never this bad as students.
They
were
summoned
pretty
actual
bad.
hellfire.
At least it was in pursuit of knowledge. Very good train of thought on that research there.
Yeah,
They just need to hone in on it, and also, ow, mother trucker, dude.
Maybe you take
I
some
don't know,
some precautions in the future.
roiling
So,
spear.
as you finish, some of the other students kind of like poke their heads out of the dorms and are like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Goss like comes before you, kind of lowers his head and he goes, "I'm very sorry for the trouble."
It's all right.
We
I
appreciate
need to
your ingenuity.
I'm gonna scare these kids.
Oh.
I'm gonna still be a T-Rex.
And okay, I'm still being T-Rex. Rawr.
Rah.
They are appropriately scared of the T-Rex.
Any repercussions you wish to distribute to me, I will accept.
Well, I think for now you can just help clean up the mess here. Kind of have to whoever's room this is. There's nobody in there. I'll have to fix this wall and just kind of garbage everywhere now.
Yeah, just
Help
fix
clean it up. They're gonna clean up the whole thing.
Yeah, just clean up your mess, fix your mess, and we'll call it good.
Don't do it again.
Or at least don't do it in
Unless under
dorms.
supervision.
Yeah, do it with supervision next time.
We create a total trash monster.
I mean, it's a great idea.
Why don't we
Just
take the
execute it
garbage
wrong way.
and put it to a different plane? Send
I
all of
think
our trash to the Fae.
It's D&D lore that they have gelatinous cubes in like most major city thingies as like cleaners for the sewers.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Because they eat trash.
And small children that wander into the sewers.
Well, yes, but that's why you don't let your small children wander into the sewers. Because the government cultivates monsters to eat your garbage.
Okay.
And after you're done cleaning up, I expect to see you at the track, and I'm gonna make you do 100 laps.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? What do you think I should make it 200 laps?
I think that's a little light on them, you know? Amount of damage they done.
300 laps.
So, Zarok, while you're walking around, like the campus, just have your gym shorts on, like your hoodie,
Yeah.
They're-
Okay.
like a
Okay,
visor.
wait. There's yes, a visor. And I have the super fucking the 5-inch shorts. So I got my meaty hairy thighs swinging about.
90s fucking gym teacher. Do you have a windbreaker
Yeah,
on?
dude.
Oh my god.
And fanny pack.
Whoa. That's where I draw the line.
It's British people are astounded by that word.
Why?
You mean
In
vagina?
Britain, fanny means vagina.
Oh.
Yep.
That is
Okay.
really funny.
Here means ass.
Oh, I
Okay.
got the giggles.
I'm glad.
Mm.
Alrighty.
Clap.
So as you guys are leaving, Bardrick chases after you a little bit. He goes, teachers, actually, while you're here, I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
So, I'm worried about my boyfriend.
Right.
He's been... Well, he's kind of been down recently. He's been taken to the Uzanjati stuff really well, but he seems to be focused on everything but himself. Like he'll talk about other people with this excitement and this flair, but whenever he talks about himself, he's not like that. I think if you got him to maybe open up about himself, he might see that he has a great story to tell as well. And I don't.
What's your boyfriend's name?
Oh, it's Salose, sir.
Oh, we know Salose.
Yes.
I
I
hope
didn't know
so.
you two were a thing.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we can absolutely help if he's
Don't
not
tell
feeling
him
so
that
confident.
I sent you, but
No, of course.
try to get him to tell you his story, because it's a really good story. I think you can help.
Right.
Help
Yes,
him
I do
see
remember
that he is,
them
yeah.
being very quiet during the introduction. I feel like they had more to say, but I also appreciated their openness.
Hmm.
So maybe we can get a little bit more conviction out of Salose.
You said they weren't good with crowds. Would it be best if only one or two of us go to talk to them?
That's a great idea. Who volunteers?
I do.
You might want to bring someone who's good at talking to people.
Who's in Uzanjati?
Who was that?
I am Uzunjadi, but I think Tyrbrit should go, which is very
Okay, maybe I
sad.
won't go then.
Well, Wynnie, I think you can maybe mix up a potion or something that would maybe help him put him at ease a little bit.
I don't really think that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
it's called beer.
I can't get in trouble for drugging the children this early on.
What?
That's not what I was
Huh?
talking about, but okay, we'll just.
I'll glance over that.
Well, I think
Call
an
it
Uzunjati.
microdosing in the future.
Do we actually have an Uzunjati like major
No.
among us? No. Okay.
I'm a minor in Uzunjani.
Yeah, same.
We've
So
got,
you and Tyrbrit should go.
so we've got like a Tempest Sun, 2 Rain Scribes, and like 3 Cascade Bearers, I think.
Yeah.
No, an Emerald Bow and 2 Cascade Bearers.
I'm a Cascade Miner.
I'm a Cascade major, Uzunjati minor.
He'll probably be a charisma character.
Right.
Hmm.
So Tyrbrit and Wynnie go? Yes, no, maybe?
Sounds good to me.
I agree.
Okay.
It's Tyrbrit and Wynnie. Okay.
The rest of us can kind of like come along and wait outside awkwardly.
If he needs a slap across the face, let me know.
Maybe it'd be best if Tyrbrit wasn't there.
Nope, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Zireael should go then.
Tyrbrit,
What?
you know what they say? Two's a crowd.
We are one.
Oh, yeah, I
Zireael, if
keep
you'd like to
forgetting.
go, if you'd like to go, you can.
What's gonna happen
What do you
when
want me to do? Stare them to death?
gets demanifested?
Well, I mean, if it's the DM not so subtly telling you that, hey, you're going to have to maybe roll some diplomacy checks here.
I'm bad at diplomacy.
Are you?
I thought I was.
Plus
I'm
14.
pretty low on diplomacy.
Is anyone besides Kdubs better than 14?
Plus 14. I'm bad.
I'm a charisma character and I have plus 4 for diplomacy.
I have
Alright.
plus 10.
I can't even find it. Oh, I found it. Oh, I don't know. I thought I was bad at it. If you want me to go, I can go.
All right.
I mean, it's up to you guys. If you would rather Kdubs, I'm not going to.
I mean, I said 2 or 3 people. I don't know how bad they are with crowd success.
Eidolons aren't people.
Well,
If,
it's probably going to be a roll of a dice.
If Tyrbrit and myself are a little too rambunctious, maybe Zireael is a little more calm. We can match their energy a little better and kind of bring their true self out of them.
That's probably a valid point, yeah. Right. Zireael and Wynnie.
Comfortable at that altar. You're feeling a little brain foggy.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, I can do most of the talking, and then you can, deliver the punch lines and make the rolls.
The gut punch lines.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Take his bones until he comes out of his
Oh
shell.
my God.
Squeeze his flesh.
I can put Osmond in.
That's a great idea.
That'll wake him up.
Maybe not. My pretty office. I'm excited to see everybody else's offices.
Yeah.
Getting offices.
So Jose enters your office. And says, you wanted to see me, teacher?
Yes. So, I know you're new here, but as a teacher who was once a student and is not that great at people skills, I noticed that when we first were talking, when you first got here, and you were asked, what about you defined you? And you said that it was mostly your ears and your mouth, right? Just you would rather hear things and
Ears
then
and eyes.
attribute them. Ears and eyes. One of those body parts. Like I said, I'm not good at talking or with people, so I'm trying my best here. But we just kind of wanted to have a more one-on-one conversation with you and kind of dig a little bit deeper into that, if you're comfortable with that. Here, I made some tea fresh and you can put some lemon in it if you'd like to.
Oh, Sure. Thanks. There's just a whole last lemon here, I see.
Yes, sir, we only had daggers. We couldn't find an actual cutting knife.
No paring
I-
knives in this game. I apologize.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I appreciate this, but my story isn't that interesting.
Mine isn't really either. I don't really feel like stories particularly matter, just what you've learned from your story so far and how it's made you the person that you are.
I don't know.
Zireael, say something and make a roll.
So I'm going to force your brain to work.
Get the hamster rolling.
Ask him where he's from.
If you just want to just roll dice, I totally understand, Alter.
I mean, I can do the roll. I can try. Let's just try. Public or blind?
It's public, but I think Alter's doing something.
Okay, no, Google motivational quotes and just go from there.
Just
It
roll,
worked. It worked for the last one.
Zireael, just roll me a diplomacy check. Great. So those are kind of things about your words for a little bit, Wynnie, and Zireael, whatever, inspirational thing you just said.
Something Gianatimo said to me, and I don't remember. And I can't remember what it was.
I guess, my story, as it were, began before I was born. I admit there is some uncomfortability I have around Teacher Zarok and Teacher Brask, as, at least my people, or Bekyar. Well, I don't exactly consider myself one of them. He gestures to the horns on his head. This was a mark of, my parents wielded power and influence that most only dream of, but that wasn't enough for them. They always sought more, and to gain much must be sacrificed. At least that's what they always said, and that's why when they made a contract with a very dangerous devil, I was set to be their payment. Or I suppose, more precisely, the payment was, and I quote from the contract, the firstborn daughter of the mortal party upon her 16th birthday. But when I told my parents that I wasn't a girl, they were furious. And they said it would ruin them. I don't know if they meant that literally or not. I never looked back, and that very night I fled home and never looked back, and since then it's just been running from place to place, escaping dangers and trying to survive. It's boring.
Well, that doesn't sound very boring to me. But, I'm gonna have Zireael share their story about running from, Mazzali and stuff.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, and you don't really need to worry about Zarok and Brask, because, you know, while they are what they are, they're also very understanding, because Gneakz actually has I tell him about Ozin and all that stuff, and how Zarok and Brask worked through that and everything.
And I've learned that family doesn't necessarily mean blood. Family is a bond that you create with people that you care about. So, the fact that your parents cared more about power than about your life and about who you truly are and who you want to be, that doesn't make them your parents.
I guess. Thanks. I don't know, I'm guessing Fardrick put you up to this. He's been worrying that you know, he sees all these things in me. He says all these things. I just don't see them in myself. Everyone else, like you all, I've heard about the stuff you've done. You've saved the city from like a frog crime lord and uncovered a ghost underneath the city. Those things are super cool. I just ran away from home. And, I guess it's a hard time comparing.
We all started out where you are now, in a sense. And it took us a long time to finally get the hang of working together and being around each other, and now we have the grand responsibility of being teachers here. And this is part of being a teacher. Even if you feel as though we have done grand and masterful things, at the time we were scared out of our minds. At least some of us were. And some are stronger than others, and some do more than others, but you'll get there one day. You will. Especially since you're training here and you're training under us. You've already come this far.
Thanks. Thanks. I keep that in mind. And he'll stand up and leave.
Please take Lemon with you.
Who the fuck said that?
Not me.
Tyrbrit hiding behind the potted plant in the corner.
When I first read this, I laughed so fucking hard. The idea of a devil contract being fucking voided because your kid is trans is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
It's pretty funny.
Like, do you think the devil like heard that and was just like, "Oh, I could eat their fucking souls"? That's so fucking funny. Thanks, kid.
Oh no.
When Solose exits the room, Zarok like shuffles because he was like leaning his ear up against the wall trying to listen.
I was gonna say, Zarok steps out from behind the bookshelf.
I drop invisibility.
I knew you were a backyard stabs. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Backyar are a relatively small population, but a culture within the Mwangi that are renowned for worshipping demons and cavorting with them.
Yeah.
The Mwangi, the Matangi fucking hate them.
Duh.
For fairly obvious reasons. Okay. So, covers a lot of the...
How'd that go?
Yeah, you guys can talk about it. Go ahead.
Saw the look on his face. He seemed, I don't know, maybe a bit more puzzled, but maybe that's a good thing.
He's been through a lot. And although he says and he feels as though he's unimportant, I see what Fardrick, is his name Fardrick? Fardrick. Yeah, I see what he sees in him. He's just quiet. He's just as if how me and Zireael have been. We're at the beginning of getting to know this place, new territory, new people.
And he shall come into his own as he comes across more experiences and challenges throughout his years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, just like we did when we
You
were
might
students
get along with him pretty good, Gneakz. He has
Oh, yeah?
Force demon shit going
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I get that.
on. Zarok and Brass scare the shit out of him, probably. But it's not like it was his fault what happened to him.
No. Or the culture he was brought up in.
Well, anyway, he's not one of them, so you don't have to worry about that. At least.
Right.
He's just an unfortunate victim of their practice.
Cowardism is a little more like it. But he'll learn. He'll get there.
Okay. So, got this stuff pretty quick tonight.
I'm gonna pick up the lemon and just take a bite right out of it.
Hey, make me a
come
fort
on.
save. Make a
Fort
fort
save?
save? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You pucker violently.
Delicious!
Why is he like this?
You know why.
Is this a flower chair? Can I see?
No,
one
it's
of
a
these?
it's a giant flower.
Well, anything's a chair if you try hard enough.
Yeah, it's giant. It seems so sittable. Ah, so soft, maybe.
What?
As it starts to
flower.
eat your ass.
It's an ass-eating flower.
Makes it smell better.
All right. So, we're gonna skip ahead kind of to the end of the semester, kind of end your first semester teaching here.
I can't come up with a flower name that has sussy in it even in my head. I hate myself.
Sussy Dendra.
Yeah. It's like a Venus flytrap, but it's for your ass.
An ass trap.
Yeah, the looking really sittable part is how it gets you, and then it eats your ass.
As you say that, her boss walks in.
You have Venus sussy
Oh.
trap.
Didn't notice you there.
Oh, is it the ass-eating flower? No, it gets all of us one day. Yeah. Anyway, no. So, my son made meet you all in Wynnie's office because it's the only office that exists, and he
Exactly what's but.
yes. So, ooh, I get the toadstool chair. Swag. The he sits down and he So I have heard from quite a few people that you've had an interesting first year here. Tell me, how's it been with your students?
Well, there's never any dull moments around here. Always something. But in a good way, you know.
Yes, it sort of feels like shepherding. Taking care of a flock or animals that are kind of ambling around aimlessly.
Zarok, you
Telling
can't
them what to
just
do.
call the students animals like that. Gee.
Listen, I have a decent relationship with our students, and I think they don't mind when I call them animal-like names.
What
Two
what
words.
what kind?
Trash
What kind of names are you
monsters.
calling them?
You know, like
Not enough
rats.
words read, by the way.
or
Rats.
pigeons, little pigeons.
I call my students pugwampies sometimes when they're acting like particular little shits in class.
Yeah, it's endearing.
My students are great. Very chill.
Do you all have a different perspective on things from... Think about when you first arrived and now. How has your perspective changed, do you think?
A lot.
I believe I have a deeper respect for Teacher Ott and those that shepherded us when we first came here. I think I realize how nuanced it is
God,
to
they had to
help
put
other
up
people.
some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. We've had some bullshit of ourselves. Did you know that three of our students, created bowls of fire out of something? I don't know how they did it. They're quite advanced, quite smart.
He shrugs. Yes, Gambia has had its share of oddities. It's good that they're learning.
Yeah.
At that moment, there's a knock, knock, knock on the door.
You may enter.
Come
If we-
in.
If we don't say anything, maybe they'll go away.
The door opens, and Fardrick steps in. Sorry, just let me push it out of the way, Brask. Flanked by a couple of other students.
And they all fit in here.
And you see, kind of behind them, kind of packed out in the hallway, basically every other student in your cohort.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Fardrick goes, "Oh, you're all here. That's very convenient.
Oh.
We are going to Q2.
Excuse
What?
me?
What? Huh?
Well, a Boko left to go there because there's some trouble, and well, we're gonna follow her.
Where's Q2?
Well, west of here. But sorry for not telling you guys sooner, but she kind of left in a hurry a couple nights ago. As you might notice, she missed class a couple of days. But she got this letter. He looks over it, the headmaster sitting right there goes, Ignacio kind of interrupted and goes, she left her door open so we were able to see the letter. And it was from her father saying that there had been a bandit attack back home. And, well, she basically left that night. And the guilt's been eaten away at some of them, and they decided to go help. So the cohort one is decided that we're going to go to Q2.
Oh, well, this is our first field trip then, huh?
Oyamba's amusement is plain behind his mask. He's grinning ear to ear. He looks over the rest of you and he goes, typically, teachers lead their students, but here at the Magambia, we believe that teachers must be prepared to go where the students lead them as well. He gestures to them and says, if your students are eager to experience the wider world, I agree with Gneakz. It is your obligation to guide them, not stop them.
Sure.
However, he turns back to the students, I cannot allow in good conscience you to abandon your studies, no matter how important you feel this task before you is. However, as I recall, Q2 is a village of boatmakers and fishers on the Turwell River near the Turwell Lake, west of here. It's also within a day or so of some very important research sites that the school has actually been hoping to investigate for quite some time. The ruined city of Bloodsalt has mostly been reclaimed by the red silt of the lake, but it once held a civilization of poorly understood dragon speakers, he quotes, about which we know little. Now, with some shrewd archaeological work, he tips his hand to you, Zireael, we could learn much more. So, students, I'd like to formally assign you a few semesters of practical research in the ruins of Bloodsalt. I do request you delay your departure for a few days so we can outfit you with the necessary archaeological supplies and research materials. And you'll be expected to keep detailed research notes about blood salt, as whatever you write will be the only official record this school or basically anywhere has. And you could check with your friend while you're in the area. Is that acceptable? The students look back and forth, Farger looks behind the students out of the office, and they're kind of surprised. He goes, yeah, the teachers are okay with it.
Thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. Enthusiastic nodding.
I'm always up for an adventure.
Yeah, no pressure, but
Very
it does
good.
seem like you guys are going
Paths
to
go on.
have a lot of responsibility while you're out there, so keep that in mind.
Oyamba smiles and goes, now remember, blood salt has dangers, but I cannot think of a group of lore speakers more capable of meeting them. You might even convince Iboko to return home after it's all done.
Yeah.
Now, do return to your dorms and make sure you pack your notebooks. The students nod and quickly depart. Oyamba turns back to you all. Well, that was surprising.
Yeah, that's what I said. Always something around here, huh?
Yes, quite.
We were just talking about how they need need some experiences to kind of help find themselves.
Yes,
Should
this is a
definitely
good
give it a try.
opportunity. But some of the more details I did not share with the students. Blood salt is poorly understood for a very good reason. It is near a underwater volcano. And that volcano occasionally produces a dense, odorless gas that lingers for days, choking out anything nearby. This gas, typically known as dead man's breath, is probably the reason blood salt was abandoned. You'll be equipped with these silver charms that will tarnish when the gas appears. So keep an eye on them. Otherwise, you won't notice that the air is unbreathable until it's too late.
Right.
It's something truly horrifying.
Yes.
Now, I believe I need to go speak to Zokan about getting some archaeological supplies. Zireael, if you would come with me. You and, who's the other archaeologist?
Gneakz has to
Weird
go,
guy.
Mr. Bones! Mr. Bones!
You and...
Hold on to your potatoes.
Teacher Mezzatani are the other archaeologist. Although technically archaeology is more of a marine scribe thing, but it doesn't matter. Let's go get the materials rather. That is actually where we're gonna have to end it for today.
Yeah.
As I casually reveal the actual name of this chapter. There we go.
Missing
Oh, don't. No.